Back in 2014, we successfully applied to the government to start a new, small, community-run primary school in Harrow. Fast forward to 2017, and we've just recruited our first head teacher, and we are now developing plans for the school on a beautiful proposed site in West Harrow.
As parents, we were really worried about the number of primary school places in Harrow, so we decided to start our own school. At the time, our daughter was just a baby. She's now 3 years old, and baby number 3 is here as well. Finding the site was one of the biggest challenges of the project, and we're so delighted to have found this amazing site in Harrow. It's 5 acres of open space that we can do so many things with, get the children outside, learning about nature, and families are really excited about it.
It seems to us very good that another school should come along and want to use this site. It's an educational establishment, wants to use it. They want to use all the outdoor facilities. That's marvellous. That's what it is here for, how it should be used. And since we come from an educational background ourselves, it seems an ideal fit that another school should come in and take over. We're very pleased that Mariposa will be moving in here.
We've been working with Mary from Learning Through Landscapes to try and develop the outside space of our school, and she's been advising us on great ways of developing particularly the natural environment so that we can make the best use of this amazing site.
Learning Through Landscapes is a national charity, and our vision is that every child benefits from outdoor learning and play throughout their education. And because Mariposa's one of their big themes is outdoor learning, we've been helping them look at how they can develop that and look at how they can develop their site as well.
Today we're going to be meeting Mary and also Tracy, our new head teacher. We're going to have a look around the site and take a look at the plans for the school. It's great that we can look at these plans and then actually see where the things are going to be on the site. So obviously the building here is going to be demolished, and then the main school building will be roughly in the same place, just a bit further forwards.
And what's great is you've got so much mature vegetation already all around the site, which is fantastic. There'll be wildlife in there already, so you'll be able to come in and see what lives in there, and it gives some shade and shelter around the grounds as well.
I'm absolutely ecstatic to be the first head teacher of Mariposa. It's a wonderful opportunity and I feel really privileged, and it's something that doesn't come along in every head teacher's career. So Mariposa will be offering a creative curriculum, one that balances high attainment in core areas like literacy and numeracy with languages and the arts. Because we've got this wonderful space, our classrooms are not just within our building. They go beyond into that green space and extends the learning environment right outside.
If you look towards this part of the building, you'll see the early years department where we've got the nursery and reception areas, and those areas have their own separate outdoor space.
We're meeting some families today who are coming along to take part in some activities on the site, and it gives us a great chance to show them the site and to talk to some of the parents who'd like their children to come to our school.
So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to have a go at seeing how far we can fire some balls using catapults, but they're 3-person catapults. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Whee! Okay, you can get the ball this time.
I think they're going to promote more sort of outdoor learning, more practical based learning, and I think the more hands-on it is, the more kids will be involved, will remember and digest learning.
Children today, so many of them are inside a lot of the time sitting at computers, they don't get outside, and there's a lot of evidence that says regular contact with nature is really good for their mental health, so that's a good starting point. But actually getting outside, you're physically active too, and we know children have a problem with not getting physically active, problem with obesity, so another good reason. But also children learn in lots of different ways. They learn from teachers, they learn from their peers, they learn from families, but they also learn from the environment in which they're in.
The one thing that I'm quite impressed about is actually they'll stick with the national curriculum, but the way they deliver it is quite unique in terms of actual play, and you learn through play, which kind of appeals to me, because that's how children 4 or 5 years old learn.
It's hands-on learning, it's about experiences, it's not just about reading it in a book, looking it up on the internet. It's getting your hands dirty, seeing how hot the fire is, tasting those bananas and trying things out and experimenting and just really enjoying and engaging with your learning.
I love the bilingual aspect of it. I think it makes perfect sense for children to learn another language when their brains are receptive to it. That just seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Today's been a really important milestone for Mariposa. It's the first time we've had children on site playing, taking part in some of the activities, and it feels like that's really a sign that we're getting there, that we're nearly there.
I want Mariposa to be a place where children come to school and they're happy, they enjoy coming to school, they're excited to find out what will come next, to move their own learning forward, to gain independence and grow in confidence, and who are going to go out into the world and make a difference, because I feel Mariposa is that something different, and we want to inspire a new generation to be innovative.